All right, while doing the assistance quest line, I had to come to this doctor's house, which is right here on the map. If you're looking at that little cross-looking plus sign building right here, it's going to be to the northwest of it over here, and it's going to be upstairs in this corner. But there's a guy named Wimpy you can talk to. There's a guy named Wimpy you can talk to. Oh, Stalker, what are you doing here? Who the hell are you? Me? I'm a man. I'm a soldier. They call me Wimpy. I arrived in the zone a few days ago. I'm supposed to be stationed at the cordon as part of the Ukrainian Army's regular forces. I see, and what are you doing in Limansk? Limansk? Where the hell's that? I've got no communications, no maps. All my suppliers are gone. Which way is civilization, at least? Limansk is a ghost town. It's very difficult to get out of. How did you even get here if you were staying in the cordon? Wasn't even at the cordon for a day. Something was up with the special forces in the center of the zone. Rumor has it some dumbass wrecked their APC. Seemed like a routine deal to me. But I guess it's something new here. Attacks on soldiers are pretty rare in the zone. Have you found the dumbasses yet? Fuck no. We checked a couple of the stalker spots but couldn't find them. We were already on our way back to the cordon when we received new information. Apparently the bombers had gone deep into the zone. So they led you on a wild goose chase. The Master Sergeant decided to assemble a separate squad of experienced fighters to check the northern areas. He was promising volunteer recruits awesome gear and promotion, so I decided to sign up. I told a pack of lies about my experience, said that I used to be a stalker and I know how to throw bolts. They didn't ask any more questions. Then what? We had some piece of trash for a guide. He smelled worse than my barracks, but he seemed to know his stuff. He promised to take us where we needed to go. On the way, he was rambling on about these space anomalies. Apparently stalkers use them to move around the zone quickly and safely. Well, he led us to one and jumped in. We followed right behind him, and you ended up being spat out here. That's right, 5 or 6 meters above the ground as well. Luckily, it spit me out above a tree. If I hadn't got caught in the branches, I would have broken my legs. I was trying to find a way out, but whenever I try to take a step, my detector is going insane, like the Master Sergeant in front of the ranks. So now I'm stuck here. And what are you going to do now? I have to get out of here somehow. You seem like a decent guy. Can you help me? If I can get back to my guys, I'll be indebted to you forever. I'd better get some supplies before we set off. This isn't going to be a walk in the park. I've got some ammo left, 1.5 clips, and a day's worth of food. Okay, I'll try to get you some supplies. Come on, brother, don't let me down. I'll try to hold the fort here. I've gotten myself out of worse scrapes. I suppose that was back in the normal world where everything makes sense, but here. And we get to quest a miserable soldier. Hang in there, I'll be back soon. And he wants vodka, canned beans times 3, piece of white bread times 3, and 545 ammo times 120. I'll see you once we gather all the items. Alrighty, we are back at Wimpy with all the stuff he wanted. He wanted a vodka, 3 canned beans, 3 pieces of white bread, and 125.45 ammo. So we're going to be continuing this, give him what he wants. You bring them? Yeah, here are your supplies. Stalkers eat well. This doesn't even compare to the slop we had in the barracks. Things are looking up. I've been scouting around a bit in your absence. It's beautiful. Limansk is a very dangerous place, even for experienced stalkers. You better keep your head down. Ah, come on. I kind of like those burning pillars that shoot straight up out of the asphalt. I've been calling them fireflies. They don't seem too dangerous if you don't get close. I'm guessing experienced stalkers use them to cook from, right? No, they're called lighters, and they're the most dangerous anomalies. Stalkers keep well clear of them. That's bullshit. Black holes are the worst ones. Oh, yeah? Well, fuck if I know. I was just using them to warm up my lunch while I was waiting on you. All right, we've eaten. It's time to move on. You did say getting out of here was difficult, but possible. Right. You can get back through the same anomaly that spat you out here, but you need to have a certain pass. A pass. All of these rules of yours. And which military secretariat do you need to contact to obtain a pass? I've eaten, so I'm ready to get down to business. It's not that simple. So I'd rather take care of it myself. Only problem we have is that the different teleporters operate at different times. Well, sounds like we have our work cut out for us. They didn't prepare me for this. All right, you go get this pass. I'll try to find some similar anomalies. I might interrogate the locals, or I could get a good viewpoint where I could scan the horizon. And that ends a miserable soldier, and we get a ticket home. I'll be back soon. Try not to die while I'm gone. And I've already got an ID. I just killed a phantom chimera, so we're good there. We're going to talk to him again. I got the pass you need. Did you find the teleporter? Like fuck I have. I've been all over the neighborhood and haven't found the damn thing. I even found some locals and tried to establish contact, but they were totally brainless. They couldn't even answer my questions. They just groan like zombies from the horror movies. Who are they anyway? They are zombies. They're stalkers who have been exposed to strong psi emissions and their brains are totally fried. Creepy. I wouldn't want to be a vegetable like that. I haven't checked the area southeast from here, and I didn't get past the block when I saw a green glare in one of the windows. Well, fortunately, I've seen enough of that in the hotspots. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, didn't skip a beat. I jumped behind some trash and crawled back. But you're a soldier. They didn't teach you to get around sniper in these situations? Yeah, I would have tried to get around, but I didn't have a map or a compass. I was afraid I'd get lost. Maybe you can look for that teleporter in the blocks to the southeast for me. Just watch out for the snipers. Quest a ticket home is complete, and we get soap bubbles. I'll check it out. Wait here. So now we need to find the teleporter, which is going to be down here somewhere. And he took my ID. Son of a bitch. So for the next part of this quest, the space bubble that you need to find is actually going to be right here, which is to the northwest of this circular fountain area right there. There's a bloodsucker den that usually spawns there, and it's just south of where the giant rat den is. And if you're looking out, it's going to be right on the other side of that tanker. But you have to come there around 1600 in the evening, and it's 2:50 in the morning right here, so the space bubble's not active, so I'm gonna have to wait. I'll see you guys whenever that activates. All right, so it is 1700, and as you can see, the space bubble is there. I accidentally ran into it when I wasn't recording, but you walk close to it and it updates the quest. Don't jump in it, just walk close to it. It'll update the quest and tell you to go tell Wimpy where the space bubble is. So now we are heading back over to Wimpy. Back to Wimpy. At this point, make sure you click what I click. I looked up a guide on this, and you can mess this up, apparently. Well, did you find a working teleporter? Yeah, I found one. I've been having the best time while you were gone. I had a comrade in my unit, a dog handler, who trained sheepdogs. We used to have a drink after lights out in the supply room, and then he shared the fundamentals of his trade with me. Are you telling me you sat here training dogs? Yeah, it happened purely by accident. This dog ran over to me. It was pretty mangy and blind, and his whole body was covered in some kind of lichen. Real skinny, scary looking, all skin and bones. Well, I threw it a piece of bread, and I thought I was going to have me a faithful attack dog, but it just grabbed it and ran off. So fuck it. I'm going to run off too. What's going on with this teleporter? I found a bubble south of here. On this one, you tell him you exit the building heading east across the terrace. I saw a cliff over there. I'm supposed to jump, right? Is it safe? All right, then what? For this one, you're going to tell him the top one again. Follow the road south until you reach the intersection. I see. Where do I go at the intersection? Here, you're going to tell him to turn left. And on this one, you tell him go through the tunnel as far as the parking lot. There will be a teleporter hanging there. Sounds easy enough. All right. Thanks, brother. I'll give it a shot. With any luck, I'll see you later. And that ends the quest, The Way Home. Now, at this point, you just have to wait a certain amount of time. I don't really know how long, but he will end up in the bar sitting next to, I think, where Captain is. I'll check once we get out of here and go back to the bar. So I'm going to run around and try to find a ID to get out of here, and I will see you guys then. Honestly, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know how long it's been, but Wimpy is here now in the bar, sitting right next to Captain. So we're going to talk to him. Soldier rushes over to hug you, brother. Guess what? It worked. I got out of there. It worked just like you said it would. I jumped into the teleporter and it spat me out nearby. The stalker showed me the way back here. I can't thank you enough. I would have died without you in that anomalous hellhole. Glad to see you survived. You seem to have done pretty well. It isn't that scary, is it? It was a lot of fun, I thought, though it was also scary. That seems to be the way things are in the zone. How will you get back to your guys? You know, somehow after everything I've seen, I don't really want to return to my cordon. Life there is so boring, so monotonous. Wake up to the sound of the Master Sergeant swearing, guard duty, lights out to the sound of the Master Sergeant swearing, and on it goes, day after day, year after year. Living the dream. You can say that again, but this place is full of excitement and adrenaline. Interesting, lively people. I want to become a stalker. Why not? Well, I've got the gear. I've already passed the baptism by fire. I think I'll survive. Just need to come up with a good nickname for myself. You'll be Wimpy. Well, screw it, it'll do. Well, I've been so busy chatting, I forgot about your reward, brother. Here, take it. It's the least I could do for my savior. And thanks for dragging my ass out of there. And you get a Mama's Bead, which is a very good artifact. It's unrolled, so you get to go and see what you get out of it. And you also get 3,000 parts. And thank you. So long. Let's go pay to have this thing researched, just out of curiosity here. 109.41. All right, so that's 3.28% vitality and 21.88% healing effectiveness. So I don't know how high the rolls can go, but 109% is the highest I've seen. That is how you get a free Mama's Bead, which the roll is going to be up to your luck. I got really lucky, it seems like, with my roll. And I'm pretty sure that if you don't give him the right instructions of how to get to the portal, he doesn't ever make it here and you miss out on it. So, and by the way, it doesn't show up that you're supposed to come here and talk to him. So it's not going to be in your quest log to go to the bar and talk to Wimpy. You just have to show up, give it 30 minutes to an hour, real time, and then come here and check and see if he's here. And if you made the same choice as I did, he should be here. So if this video helped you out, go ahead and drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will catch you in the next one. Y'all take it easy.